Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello everyone, this is Riya Singh, the currency analyst for Nirmal Bank. So let's look at the current development in the currency market. Now, as we know, the RBI has held its monetary policy meet last week and went forward with the by keeping the rates unchanged as well as continuing with the accommodative stance. The key change that has happened into this monetary policy is the GDP growth forecast. So they have lowered the forecast for the fiscal year 2022 from the 10.5% to 9.5%. The projections from quarter wise has also been lowered. They have revised the inflation target on the upper side from 5%. They have gone to 5.1% with the maximum tolerance level at 6%. So this has happened most probably with the strict restrictions that has, the lockdown restrictions that has come forward into the key cities, which has affected the urban demand. It can be said that the government and the central bank might have underplayed the tone of the second wave, which especially in the rural regions where the rural demand in the first wave of lockdown, the first wave of pandemic was not affected as much as it did in the second wave. However, there is a forecast of normal monsoon rains, which will likely bring in the positive strength into the economy. This, apart from this, I think the projections that the RBI has stated for the vaccinations is that it will pick up slowly. But if there is any downside to the vaccination coverage, I think it will be a bigger downside risk for the overall growth into the economy. Apart from the RBI monetary policy, uh, the GST numbers have came in for the last month. It came at 1.03 trillion rupees, which is lower than what the India recorded for the month of April. But the revenue collection has come 27% lower. That is from 1.41 trillion rupees in April. It has come at 1.03 trillion for the month of May. So this is another negative news coming in for the Indian economy. Obviously, this means that the revenue will be affected and thus putting more pressure on the RBI in order to support the whole influx that the government has committed in order to support the economy. The nation's consumer confidence have also dropped in the May, thus indicating that the household spending has been declining, which means that the demand will take a hit. As far as the forex reserve goes, I think they are stable on that and will aid into the uh, uh, what do you say, the will I think the central bank will come in order to help the rupee to be stable so that the inflation does not rise much, as well as the export doesn't take hit. So it will come at a particular level where the both of these parameters will be balanced, and the same I think is what we are seeing into the rupees momentum right now. There's a lot of consolidation which is going around. If you see a broader ranger into the Indian rupee, it is coming at 73.55 to 72.55. This is a broad range where the rupee is playing from the past 2 months. In between, there is a major upside or downside, but overall, this is a consolidation range, and I think this is the range that it will follow at least for another month. If there is either if there is a breach of any of these ranges, then a one-side momentum can be put in place. But I think at least on a shorter term, this is the range that the Indian rupee will follow. Coming to the dollar, yeah, the dollar did see some slide into its momentum. This has come most probably as the statement from the Treasury Secretary came in, which stated that there could be a higher interest rate and it will be a plus sign for the US and the Federal Reserve. So this has resulted into 0.2% drop into the dollar index. Um, it is now testing a 5-month low. Apart from this, there is again a weaker US jobs data, which was highly monitored key number into the market, which has come at a weaker tone as compared to uh, the whole this as compared to the expectation that was there into the market. So the Fed has a meet lined up on June 15th. So it is a June 12th to June 15th. So it is there is an expectation where it was first that there could be a pickup into the interest rate from the Fed sooner than the anticipated timeline. But since the job data has come in weak, the expectation that there could be a tapering into the asset purchases or there could be a shift from the accommodative to the hawkish stance, I think is put on a back seat because, as stated, Fed is very much uh, pinpointed that uh, the any of the financial support will not be tapered in unless the whole US job data is recovered. So I think this leaves room for further depreciation into the dollar, and thus there is a support into the Indian rupee on the lower side. Apart from the dollar, the pound has declined much, and this is because there is a concern whether the UK will be able to fully reopen the economy, and because also there is a statement from UK Health Minister coming in that it is still too early for the whole UK economy to be open or to go as per the Prime Minister's plan of easing of restrictions on June 20, from the June 21. So I think this has weighed onto the pound lately, and we will see some stress that will be coming in, and there could be a sideways consolidation that could happen into the pound. So overall, the strategy that you can follow for the coming few sessions will be to go long into the Euro INR. So there is a positivity that is coming in. There is a pickup into the vaccination drive. The numbers have been coming quite good into the Euro zone. So there could be some pickup that could happen into the whole Euro USD as well. So you can buy into the Euro INR above the level of 89.09 with the stop loss at 88.78 and the target at 89.40, 89.55. Go long into the JPYINR as well above 66.78 with stop loss at 66.58 and target at 67. You can go long into the USD INR because it has been supporting the level of 70 to 90, 70 to 80 very nearly. So I think that there could be a pickup or the turnaround into the weaker momentum, and you can go long into the USD INR above 73.08 with the stop loss at 70 to 83 and target at 73.30. Follow all these stop loss in these strategies very carefully, and this is the lookout on the currency market for now. Thank you for joining me. If there is any questions, please you can put forward your questions now.